Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Enfys Tarot. Today is November 26th, 2024, and it is True Intentions Tuesdays. So let's find out what their true intentions are. Everybody running through that Rolodex in your mind of the people in your life, and let's see what is going on. What are their true intentions? And then we will dive into how best to act in the news of their true intentions, how to address it. Let's find out what's going on. What are they thinking about you specifically? I'm feeling like that's almost good here. I've been shuffling since before I turned the camera on. Felt like a day for a lot of shuffling today. Here we go. Career. I'm concentrating on my career and focused on advancing no matter what it takes. So, all right, there is someone in your life right now who maybe is in need of a little bit additional support from you. They're really focusing on taking their career to the next level. This could mean for you that if you're feeling a bit neglected by this person, that this is why. Sometimes when we're feeling a disconnect from a person in our life, we take it personally and we think that it's something to do with us. Maybe they don't like us anymore. Maybe they're mad about something. Maybe they're ready to move on, and just part ways. But in this situation, there's someone in your life who is really concentrating on advancing to the next level of their career, and it's time for them, they feel it's time for themselves to focus on that right now. So let's find out, let's get a little bit more information about this and see what you can do while this person in your life is concentrating and focusing on their career. What can you do, if anything? Sometimes our job is to just stay out of the way. Sometimes our job is to be supportive, and, let's find out. Let's see what Spirit wants us to know about how we can best handle this situation. I'm hearing right now that there might be some moms out there or some dads out there who have been really taking the brunt of the housework and the child care right now. And, maybe you are struggling, not sure how to navigate this time while your partner is advancing their career. I think there are probably some of you out there who are listening today. That just popped in. All right, so what can you do? What can you do when there's someone in your life who is concentrating on their career no matter what it takes? It's time for some really clear-headedness. You've got the Five of Swords coming in reverse. So, that's really making me think that for some of you out there, the reason this person is focusing on their career right now is because there may have been a job lost, maybe a layoff, maybe they got transferred to another department and they're not making as much money. Maybe what they thought was the dream job is not the dream job. And so it's time for a change, right? This is the feeling of, this card really gives the feeling of everyone feeling like they lost, totally dissatisfied, not happy with the outcome at all, and ready to move on. And then you've got the Four of Cups coming in here, and this is also in reverse. So if this was a job loss and it's time for someone to be focusing on their career and moving forward, it's really time for you to stop focusing on the negatives, okay? Understand, especially at this time right now where we're about to shift, at this massive shift in 2025, and we're moving into the age of Aquarius, everything is being uprooted right now for so many people. And it's in the areas of our lives where they're just not working anymore. We thought that something was going to be what we wanted and it turned out not to be. Or, we've been trying and trying and trying to make something work and it just isn't, right? if you're in a position right now, or if you know someone who's in a position right now where they are concentrating on their career because of a loss, of a job loss or dissatisfaction in their job, it's important to make sure you're not focusing on the negative aspects. So that means if you've got to take a pay cut right now, if you're worried about your income right now, if you are trying to pick up the slack for someone, if you miss them, whatever the negative aspects are, you want to let those go and focus on the positives right now to help things move forward, because you are going to need the clarity of mind that the Queen of Swords brings. Okay, she's really good at direct communication, truth, honesty. It's time to be really open and honest about the situation. And, maybe you can express, there's another way to look at this. Maybe you can express to the person who is so heavily focused on their career right now that you miss them or you need their help and something isn't working. You can have that conversation. This is a conversation about honesty and truth as much as it is focusing on the positives. So it's really important that you're able to open the lines of communication right now and talk about the facts. You don't want to get too overly emotional about this situation. Don't take anything personally. Don't assign meaning to stuff. Look at the facts and see what you're working with, and then move forward from there. This is a very clear, logical, pragmatic conversation that's coming out here in these cards. There's not a whole lot of woo-woo in this one. It's like very straightforward. Let's see if there's anything else. Okay, this is really interesting. The Three of Wands coming out here, and then the Knight of Swords coming out here. So this is a big deal. This is a massive change in direction. For some of you out there, you are dealing with a situation where you or someone you are in some kind of relationship with, where you depend on them for something in your life. There are big changes occurring. This card right here is the card about understanding what you're working with and getting ready to take that next step into something that is very different from where you are right now. And when you've got this Knight of Swords coming in here with it, it's like, it's time to act. It's time to move forward with a clear mind and ready to just charge ahead. You've already done the planning. There's already clarity as to what needs to be done. It's really time to move forward and not be sort of hemming and hawing about anything. Yeah, the moon right now in reverse coming in. Again, this is not like a woo-woo conversation. This is not listen to your ancestors and your guides and follow your intuition on this. This is so pragmatic and so straightforward. And though it is a message from your ancestors and your guides and your higher self, but it's just not time for you to be thinking about what your intuition is telling you or thinking about what you want to do in terms of your spiritual journey. Whatever this is right now, it's like you got to just do it. You've got to just move ahead. No messiness about it. It's just like the Chariot kind of energy. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. This is an opportunity. If you can put all of your instincts, like intuition, feelings, anything that's sort of soft and fuzzy, anything that is gray area, you have to omit that right now. You've got to just be very pragmatic, very straightforward. You know what you have to do, just do it. And there is this sense of like, if you just do this now, it doesn't mean it's going to be forever. It doesn't mean it's going to be permanent. If you make a mistake, it's going to be okay. You'll be able to fix that mistake and just move on. It'll be more of a learning experience than like something to really like feel bad about. And, it's like, this is the time for change. Just act and change. Don't let anything stand in your way. It's really time to do that. So if there's someone in your life right now who is going through this, you need to be their rock right now. It's like you need to be their support and just say, do it. Just go for it. This is going to be a really, really good thing for you, and just support in that way. So, all right, that is today's True Intentions reading. I hope everyone enjoyed that. I'm feeling like there's one more card that I should pull to kind of wrap everything up and see if there's one more message from Spirit. Yeah, let's see here. Let's see what's going on. There's definitely more message that wants to come out. Okay. Queen of Swords in reverse, okay? You've got to stay clear. You can't, no, here's what I'm being told. When you have this conversation with whoever it is in your life, it's important to be firm and supportive, but you also have to be careful how you speak to this person. You don't want to be bossy. You don't want to be a bully. You don't want to have too much of a sharp tongue, okay? So you want to communicate in a way that is clear and direct without being offensive or confrontational, all right? Really, really important, okay? So that, I'm surprised that that needed to come through, but for some of you, you need to hear that before you move forward. And if you are in that situation where, you know, maybe it's your partner who's been focusing so much on advancing their career right now, and you're picking up the slack at home, or, you know, doing all the other stuff, don't let your emotions get in the way right now. The Queen of Swords in reverse is saying that there is, there's a risk of you losing your cool, losing your temper. You don't want to lose your temper right now, okay? This is going to be a very temporary situation where there's a lot of focus required to get everyone involved to the next level that you need to be in. It is a good opportunity. Be supportive right now. Don't be pushy. Don't be a bully. Don't get upset. Just be direct. All right? There's your reading today, guys. Have a wonderful Tuesday. I will see you tomorrow for All Signs Wednesday. Take care.